We gotta get the right hemp. Get back to the original Turtle Island. Humpty Dumpty's here. Hemp. Turtle Island. Get back to the original Turtle Island. I'm having some Humpty Dumpty's here. Hemp. Turtle Island. Get back to the original Turtle Island. Pirate scurvy. We're gone. Hemp. We're gone. Get back to the original Turtle Island. Turtle Island. Hemp. Pirate scurvy. Hemp. We're gone. Get back to the original Turtle Island.
Hey, what are these Humpty Dumpties?
I am such a little butt-dick, butt-dick. Butt-dick, butt-dick. Butt-dick, butt-dick. Get back to the original Turtle Island. Fluoride, Get back to the original Turtle Island. Fluoride,
Chris, did you hear your song on PortlandAndy's YouTube stream?
Yes, I did. I always hear that every time it goes live. I'm no idiot. I'm no idiot. Butt-dick, butt-dick. We're going.
Being, I love you.
PortlandAndy, guys. PortlandAndy.
What? Getting high at the top shelf.
Shout out to my boy, PortlandAndy.
Yo, Supreme Being, you're a real
Keep
one.
killing it, buddy.
Supreme Being, I love you.
PortlandAndy, guys. PortlandAndy. What? No freaking way. Clip it, boys.
Top shelf. Word up.
Clip it, boys. Thank you. I gotta give a shout out to PortlandAndy too. Thanks for sending everybody over here, man. Freaking it, alright, look. Dude, we're famous in Ottawa, buddies. What?
Getting high at the top shelf.
Dude, we're famous in Ottawa, buddies.
Word up.
What?
Getting high at the top shelf.
Dude, we're famous in Ottawa, buddies.
Word up.
What? Beer. Free beer. What? What? I think this guy makes beer in his house. I'm gonna go try a free beer. Yeah, I'm kind of scared. Free beer. What the heck is this? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? DC! 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 Dean has touched so many people's lives apparently. DC! Shout out to Dean. Shout out to Dean. What? Shout out to Dean. That's what I meant, the guy. Shout out to Dean. DC! 2016. Damn, boys, we're just a little bit late. Free beer. DC! Free beer. Free beer. Free beer.
Andy, you're drunk, Andy. Andy, we love you, bro. We love you. We saw you fall over your chair. It's funny. We're all worried about you. The stream is up and it's dark. The room is dark and the chair is there.
Yo, PortlandAndy, I'm in this bitch. I'm at the beach, you know what I'm saying? Need to link up with you again. Some of these people like Julian Outlaw, man. I got a whole bunch of beautiful ladies up in this crib. We over here at the coast, you know what I'm saying? Out here at Lincoln City, I'm looking at the water right now. Got a whole bunch of homies doing a whole bunch of fucking music videos, bro. Yeah. Holla at me next time you get on stream, bro. I got some events and shit I need you to pop up at. I'd love to do some shit with you. Peace.
PortlandAndy, you fucking dick-licking bitch. I just wanted to say, what do you think about your town? And them homeless motherfuckers shitting all over the place. Let me know. Let's talk about it.
Hey, PortlandAndy, what's up? I'm calling all the way from Minnesota. I'm a big fan of your shit. You took that mace to the face like an absolute fucking boss. I just want to say keep smoking weed and keep making Portland at least look like a beautiful place. Damn, that must be hard. Alright, see ya.
Yo, fuck you. This ain't one of those calls where you get your dick sucked, bitch. Fucking stop.
Backyard boogie oogie oogie. Backyard boogie oogie oogie. Backyard boogie oogie oogie. What?
Corridor when it comes to yo ass.
Yo, Portland, it's me, Ninja Eric L. Yo, dude, I want to call you, dude. I want to be in the live chat, though, please. Thanks, bro. I'm just gonna keep watching your stream. Thanks. Bye. Fucker, cut, eater, cocksucker. Wait, sorry. Cocksucker, cock, fucker, cock slubber, cock eater, cock rider, and cock, shit, forgot.
He's got me smashed. Walk away, I'm against the pole. Are you a gay? What are you doing to me? He's got me smashed. He's got me smashed. Walk away, I'm against the pole. Are you a gay? What are you doing to me? I'm not gay, dude. Leave me alone, dude. Are you a gay? What are you doing to me? Leave me alone, dude. Why are you putting your balls on my gay, dude? Leave me alone, dude. Why are you putting your butt on my dick? Leave me alone, dude. It's a bit slippery, mate. He's got me smashed. Walk away, I'm against the pole. Stalker. Right? He's got me smashed. Walk away, I'm against the pole. Leave me alone, dude. That's sexual assault, dude. Are you a gay? What are you doing to me? Is there a reason you're pushing me and pushing me? Why are you putting your butt on my dick? Huh? Why are you pushing me? Is there a reason you're pushing me, buddy? That's so weird, dude. Leave me alone, dude. He's got me smashed. Walk away, I'm against the pole. He's got me smashed. He's got me smashed. Walk away, I'm against the pole. Leave me alone, dude. Leave me alone, dude. Are you a gay? What are you doing to me? Leave me alone, dude. Why are you putting your balls on my butt? Leave me alone, dude. Why are you putting your butt on my dick? Leave me alone, dude. It's a bit slippery, mate. Oh, it's okay, matey. It's just a bit slippery.
Point being, I love you.
What?
PortlandAndy, guys. PortlandAndy.
What?
Getting high at the top shelf.
Yo, Supreme Being, you're a real one. Supreme Being, I love you.
What?
PortlandAndy, guys. PortlandAndy.
What? No freaking way. Clip it, boys.
Top shelf. Word up.
Clip it, boys.
Thank you. I gotta give a shout out to PortlandAndy too. Thanks for sending everybody over here, man.
Freaking A, right, look.
Getting high at the top shelf.
Dude, we're famous in Ottawa, buddies. What?
Getting high at the top shelf.
Dude, we're famous in Ottawa, buddies.
Word up.
What?
Getting high at the top shelf.
Dude, we're famous in Ottawa, buddies.
Word up.
What?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen and ladies. Lady boys and boy ladies. And all my buddies out there. Hey, Ribeye, speaking of buds, how you doing, bud? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all having a wonderful day out there, wonderful afternoon or evening, whatever the time may be in your neck of the woods. We are here, day 17, my friends. Damn. I'm looking long in this motherfucker. Damn. Looking like Pat Sajak. I mean, Tom Selleck. No. Who's the guy? Pat. For the Lakers? The coach? What's his name? Pat Robertson? Yeah. I look like Pat Robertson. Good morning, Revolution.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. Good morning, you guys.
Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. These are all great people.
Job49 super chatted $2. Good morning, PortlandAndy and chat.
Good morning. Good morning, Job49. Thank you for that too, Bomb. Yes, good morning, chat. Indeed. Anybody have any updates? I've not had enough coffee this morning. I had a nice bath, though. Bubble bath, that is. Bubble bath, that is. Copy blood strike. First thing we do in the morning. So yeah, let's get right in. Let me make some coffee. Yeah, archaic. What the hell's wrong with bubble bath, motherfucker? Sometimes you need a little freaking relaxation, meditation. Get right into the streams. Enough about me. Enough about me. What's going on here?
Folks, they've said that the tow trucks are going to have an impossible time getting these trucks out of here. I mean, there's just not a lot that they can do. So we're going to see how it goes, man. This is going to be an ongoing thing, and it ain't going to end quick.
Thank you, Moto.
These guys over here are the best.
Really, Brenda?
They fed me last night. They got us all hot.
Let's see if I can find anything at the bridge in a little bit. Windsor.
Incredible, guys.
Let me get some coffee and some weed.
You'll notice down here, there's not a lot of people. Trucks haven't moved, but...
Get back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. We want you to have a good day. We're going to check in a little bit later. Thank you so much for following us and doing all the things. When you like and share,
get out of here, bud.
It tells the algorithms that our stuff is good.
The logarithms.
There, I think 3 ladies on their own. As I'm coming into town on the bus, and I go past them like, those are my people. I got an hour and a half, man. Jumped the fence at Vanny's, fucking ran up the highway, and started hitching. Rush hour. Saturday afternoon in North Bay, I'm telling everyone to get to Ottawa. Everybody at that major intersection, man. And then cheering on the ladies, the real women. That's what I was saying. That's what mothers and women do.
People were all awake. They'd all be here. The whole country would be here.
Oh, they're awake, man. This is the articulation. Everybody knew there was something wrong, and this is saying it. Now we got a point, man.
People were actually looking for
All right, brother. Fight the good fight. Hey, man. I'll be around.
I'm sure. Hey, listen,
We have to get the people to stop paying attention to the fake news and pay attention to the real news.
Yeah, for sure.
Come see and experience it for yourself, and you'll be hey, that's hey. We had people go down here.
Said 100%.
And I had some lady from Ottawa saying, "Oh, maybe the mask orders are done in Alberta." I said, "I'm not from Alberta. I'm from Northern Ontario, and we built this place.
We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Barbecues.
Where are they at? Where is this? Copyright.
And you are and reasonable probable cause. You can't be confiscating property with no reasonable probable cause.
There's one thing standing in the way.
You want to be here. I can see it in your eyes. You don't want to be here.
We love you, by the way, guys.
But you have to follow the criminal code. You have to follow the Canadian Bill of Rights. And this is a protest too, by the way.
It's just a job. Many people have lost their jobs.
Yeah.
We've all lost our jobs. Come on over, guys.
Yeah.
Open arms and lots
As soon as you come over, we all get our jobs back. But we do love you guys.
We have things and we're happy. We have things and we're happy.
I love that.
You good?
Is it confiscated?
No. So this is what it takes, you guys. It takes
Knowledge and understanding of the law.
And as well, it takes people gathering around when situations like this arise.
By the way, pass the rumor around. We have 3 lawyers on side, specifically volunteering to do this type of action, and we already have some already on the go.
We already know you ladies have been in the fight since the beginning, and we've been
I'm late to the game. I'm late to the game.
Doesn't matter. You're still here.
Good morning.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the parade.
No, I think it's like first.
It looks like you're fierce.
How are you doing?
A lion. So we're happy you're with us.
Yeah. And I'm
What are you guys carrying?
Yeah.
What are you guys carrying with you?
Yeah.
We're carrying out flyers that we're handing out to the truckers today. We want them to educate them on the Bill of Rights, why you don't want to use the charter. It's a dark document brought to you by Pierre Trudeau. It's designed for the citizen to hang themselves. Literally, it's designed for the citizen to hang themselves. On the back of the flyers, we have the Canadian Bill of Rights. Don't ever use the charter. Don't use the charter with the Bill of Rights. Don't use the charter on the own.
Absolutely.
The moment you do, you give them the discretion under Section 1 to use the charter against you and make it demonstrably justified. So, folks, come to the website. We're putting up a video in the next 24 hours, which goes into exceptionally great detail with history, with the Bill of Rights, and the laws that are being violated that you can use to assert your rights
Big meeting at 1.
back against them. The reason why everyone thinks they can do this is because they keep citing law, they keep quoting law. What nobody seems to know is that there is actually law out there to counter their law. So you need to educate yourselves on the laws that are out there that not only counter their laws, it crushes their laws, because what they're in fact doing is unlawful.
Where do we find this? Where's this website?
It's right there, standforthee.ca.
Standforthee.ca. So go check that out, everybody.
Absolutely.
It's going to give you some information about our rights.
What the heck?
He's not going to stop you from taking a shirt, but he doesn't agree that we have to make it.
And it's under duress.
Because that's protest. We're protesting them illegally acting against them. Just stand all around and protest.
We brought some freedom.
So it might be a protest.
That's perfect.
Hey, thank you. We appreciate you.
You know what? We're supporting them because without them we don't have a voice, guys. So we need to support the truckers. So we all have a voice.
What do they say?
All
We're all in
truckers.
this together.
That's right.
Yes. And
But for real.
we got this.
We got this.
Freedom! Right! Hopefully that gets the message across.
Share this out there, you guys. Everyone on here. There's loads of people. Get this out right now so that we can get this seen by everyone. And
No reasonable and probable cause. They showed him no cause, no reasonable probable cause. And what it means in criminal law is it's something that they can put on the table. And it has to be showing the evidence of a crime. So reasonable probable cause that a crime is committed. They can't even say it.
Yeah.
Never mind put it on the table.
they look just as confused as the people that are trying to make these rules up as they go. These guys, yeah.
Can I ask you a quick question? Oh, sorry. Do you mind if I shoot a quick video with you?
No,
for
it's
Bird
all
City
good,
News?
yes.
Okay. So, can you tell me your name and your occupation?
My name's Jane Scarp.
John Travolta, that's who it was.
Licensed paralegal, but I have a long history with protests, like very, very long.
Yes, she does.
Oh, good. So we noticed a little police action going on, and we'd actually noticed them prepping the white truck that's behind us about 30 minutes ago. Can you explain what was happening here?
Well, he was filling up the jerry cans, and they came along and they told him that he's aiding and abetting mischief. And that's what they pulled at Coventry the other night, on Sunday night. And they arrested several people, I think 7 people. Oh, sorry, I have a...
Yeah.
What's this?
Okay, they'd like a private conversation, but
You got better mics than me.
But Jane got her.
so you guys, I know, you guys, everyone, they're going for a private. Hey, look who we got here.
What's going on?
Jim Kerr. Jim, come on over here.
Sorry, I know what's going on.
These people right here were kindly filling up jerry cans to start fueling up our lovely truckers.
Yeah.
The police came by. They're trying to shut this down. They're trying to charge them with mischief. James Scarf has shown up to the rescue, as well as all these people, to read them their rights, to read the police their rights, and straighten out the laws.
So what are the police threatening to do? They want to take them, or
They want to take them, and they want to charge this gentleman with mischief.
Let's just take the cans out of here then. Let's take the cans.
No, because this is we're actually gonna be able to beat this right now.
Oh, okay.
Everything that she, Jane will come back and explain.
They're doing it here
guys,
too, Daniel.
just so you know, over on my feed, they're
Crazy,
in a
huh?
private conversation right now, and my people here too. Jane has one of my speakers. Oh shit! I should shut up here. Yeah, I gotta shut up.
2 Dog Star with a 2 bomb. Consistency, baby. For a breakfast of champions, coffee and weed. What? Coffee and weed. Oh, shit.
Mark Hill super chatted $5. Tim Pool has mentioned you twice by name in the last week on his show.
Oh, shit.
Good morning. Andy's doing the news.
All right, we gotta do that later. What? $5, Mark Hill. Tim Pool has mentioned me twice by name in the last week on his show. That's crazy.
Shout out to PortlandAndy. Some of the best coverage you can find. PortlandAndy. Some of the best coverage you can find. Some of the best best coverage you can find. Hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs. Warriors.
As long as you even say yes, as long as you don't stop them, like jump in the middle and say, you can't touch my jerry can. He's going to stand right here, tell you you don't have his consent.
The other one got better audio.
Stand right here and tell you you don't have his consent.
So he's not letting us take them. You're not letting us.
Yes, he's not stopping you. No, she mischaracterized. No, he said he's not stopping you.
Jason, you're saying one thing, she's saying another.
No.
So right now we're kind of.
Okay, let me do it. Okay. And I'll redo it if I. If,
sorry. Hang on one sec. But it's not her that's going to be placed under arrest, correct?
You were giving
yeah, but they're manipulating you, and they're lying to you about what you're. You don't have the right to do this.
He's the one that's going to be placed under arrest, not you.
He's not stopping you
right
from
now,
taking
Jason,
them.
right now, Jason is
Stopping
saying
them
one thing
would
and you're saying
be
another.
impeding. He doesn't have to agree to give you his property.
You are not willing to give us.
No,
I don't
no. He said he's not going to let me talk. Okay? He's trying to manipulate. She's trying to put words in your mouth. He is not stopping you. No, don't. Excuse me. I'm the counsel. He said I could speak for him. He has a right to counsel. And if you refuse that, is it okay if I take the position? Because if you give any kind of consent under duress or anything, then it becomes later a discussion whether there was sufficient duress and blah, 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 blah. Okay? But if you make it clear, you're not giving it to them. They can take it. Okay, you're not. He's going to stand right here and not impede and not obstruct. No, don't, because she's manipulating. She's putting words in your mouth. They love it. Yeah. They want you to say you're.
They've been coached on what words to put in your mouth.
Consent fucks you. They can't arrest you if you don't stop them from touching them. And if they do, then they can take them.
They said they will arrest. I can't get arrested.
Sell me the cans, all of them. I own the cans now.
Okay.
Sell them to me.
Well, they've already got my card and everything.
No. You can sell right now.
They're no longer yours.
Give him $1. Give him $1. Give him $1.
I got.
Yeah.
Someone give me $1. Here, I'll trade you. Right there.
Yeah.
I know when you can.
Okay. He doesn't own these cast cans anymore. This man owns them now. Well, what do you mean don't tell him whose? Oh, my fucking nerves.
What the heck?
Put one of these on.
He just sold the cans. He doesn't have the cans anymore.
And he's then the witness.
He sold the cans. He gave
Yeah.
$1. He sold all the cans for $1, so
Yeah.
it changes the
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
What does that do?
He shifted, yeah.
Someone else's hands.
We love you, officers.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah.
And you could go.
And there's a witness. There's how many witnesses? 5 witnesses
Yeah.
to the sale.
There was an exchange made.
Yeah.
It was on video.
An offer exchange.
This
Yeah.
is what the politicians have done. This is us as well as us. The
Yeah.
politicians are pitting us against us.
Yeah.
Let's always remember that. The police
Yeah.
officers are us, you guys.
Nothing
Yeah.
but love and open arms on this side, you guys.
Yeah.
Just a job.
Take the kids out of the trucks tomorrow because that was also the release yesterday. That's being spread around. We're actually going to take kids out of these trucks too that are with their families.
Yeah. They're overstepping.
Kids have never been happier.
It's called overstepping.
2 weeks.
Lockstep.
Today it's very good.
Made, the jerry cans were
You
sold.
can consent at the last minute if they're going to. You can say
Yeah,
fine.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
want to.
no, I know what you're
Not
saying.
sure what to do.
Yeah. But you tell them you sold them.
He just sold it.
Yeah. Sold
You
them.
can sell it
You
back.
still have the,
Sold
hey,
it. It's no longer on.
that was nice because you had this on
Yeah. Yeah.
Pass that loony around.
Pass the loony around.
Literally pass it.
He was filling jerry cans, and they're pulling what they did on Sunday night, saying that it's aiding and abetting because there's mischief, and there's no mischief, and there's no aiding and abetting. That fell apart in the court. The court ordered police to give back the jerry cans, and the people that were detained were never charged. Okay, so that's a done deal. So they're doing it again. Rinse and repeat. Wash, rinse, and repeat. That's what they're doing.
Not today, though.
And yet
Yeah.
the judge did order that they couldn't do that. Is that correct?
Yes,
Thank
and
you very
the
much,
judge
Portland
that ordered
Andy.
the horn
Thank you
stopping
very much,
said that
Portland
this
Andy.
protest
These
is
are all great
legal.
people.
Mark
And
Hill
that's
super
fresh
chatted
off the court
$2. I like edible cake
desk.
pops.
We have a copy of that too, by the way. One of the lawyers that's on our team.
Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. These are all great people.
Stoops0R super chatted $3.94. I'm getting ready to leave planet Earth. Anyone with me?
Yeah. CTV National.
World has become too poised. Just leave planet Earth and start a new civilization on another planet. Do we need to get organized? Yes, you do. Evil reptilians, parasites, Turtle Island, cabal bullies like the Gummy Gang. So eventually, we will have to find another planet. Far away, light years away from Earth, the star Betelgeuse, or Planet X. And I mean light years away. Living mindless zombies. That's correct. Zombie apocalypse. How far do you think those reptilians are down there? Be prepared. Don't be scared. So we need to get organized. We're going to continue to poison the earth. Because right now, I don't know why the Gummy Gang got unified as evil demons. Yeah, they're all, the cabal, they not only are they evil aliens, they're also evil demons too. Turtle Island, Star Trek, The Next Generation, Star Trek, concentration camps. The Gummy Gang are the only ones that can defeat the cabal. Dig 20 feet down and you can
And the
raise
government can't use it against you. They need you to invoke it, and if you don't, it remains silent, and you can literally use the Bill of Rights to defend yourself in any government overreach. If the government is overreaching their steps and they charge you, you can use the Bill of Rights
Anywhere.
to prove that they were overreaching and they
Anywhere,
overstepped.
anytime.
Anywhere,
Yeah.
anytime. Yeah, boy!
Oh my God.
Tammy super chatted $50.
You go to court for justice.
Thank you, Tammy.
This document
Appreciate it.
should be.
Whoa, $50. What the? Yeah,
no, Rose,
boy.
thanks. I was just in the neighborhood. Thought I'd stop by for a minute.
50 bomb. Thank you, Tammy.
Of your human rights, human and fundamental freedoms.
Well, hell,
Okay,
since
human
you
and
mentioned it, let me
fundamental
have
are not in the charter. You know what
Visidius
else is not
super
in the
chatted
charter?
$19.99.
Visidius, thank you so much for your freaking support as well.
Property not to be deprived of without due process of law. The right
How long was I muted for?
equality before the law and protection of the law. None of that is in the charter. And so, since the charter is silent on all of those things, you don't have to invoke it. Because if they're
Stop muting these women. Shut up. I'll mute any woman I want, skinny gorilla. You must not know who's in charge here, bud.
The charter is silent and all those things I just talked about. It is silent.
Next woman that
Don't
speaks
invoke
up.
It remains silent and becomes a lame duck instrument, folks.
And who was the author of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms?
John Diefenbaker.
No,
sorry.
the Charter of Rights and Freedoms.
Oh yes, I did mention
Yeah, okay.
Pierre Elliott Trudeau, and look.
Card-carrying communists, opening the door for the commies.
By the father, manipulating the people.
Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. These are all great people.
Mark Hill super chatted $2. Nasal spray makes things worse sometimes.
Yeah, you also have common law.
Nasal
and the Bill
spray.
of Rights.
There's common law. So
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
I do this on a video, which we're going to try and get uploaded today, but I want to talk very quickly about common law. Folks, there's a lot of talk about common law, and people are talking about admiralty law and UCC and all that. What they need to understand is common law happens to be the common or custom law of the land. Not only that, Canada inherited their common law from the British system. Okay?
I would love it. Yeah, not all the ones that are kind of crowding in.
That's good
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
The rest of them fall in line.
Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. These are all great people.
Marie Claude Woman Shrugging super chatted $3.94. Hubby Steve and I've been watching from Montreal since day. We love you and what you're doing to show us the real images. Hot dog, 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 hot dog.
Thank you, Marie and Steve. You guys are awesome.
That is an American law. It has nothing to do with Canada. You want to understand
Thank you for your
the Canadian
support.
version? Go to the Bills of Exchange Act. You want to understand the Canadian version? Go to the Bills of Exchange Act, and that is relative throughout. There's a lot of similarities. So quit pulling from other countries, and then you go to precedent. And with precedent, if it's a provincial president, if it's
So
a
now what are they
Supreme
doing?
Court
And that's your
of a
friend.
province,
Okay.
the precedent is
Yeah.
set for the law.
Yeah.
That precedent becomes
He
law.
can just get in and drive away because he's not
Legislation doesn't make the
suspected.
law.
Oh, got Keith,
It is
dude.
when
And
the
they're not
legislation is
saying there's
challenged in
anything wrong with your
court,
vehicle
and the
or
court
anything.
makes a
Yeah, that's
ruling.
good.
That ruling
That was
becomes
nice of them.
precedent,
And they're
which
like,
makes
what do we
law.
do?
That's how law is created.
You know their
So
little
use
brains,
the
like, as soon as you said you sold it, they're
use
like,
the law, the legislation, use the precedents, and together you get common law. And
lights
that,
are on,
folks, is
nobody's
common
home.
law in Canada, not something to do with the Uniform Commercial Code.
But you
not
see the
something to
point
do
I
with
was making? If
maritime,
you say
whatever.
yes under
Okay?
duress, that's
It is
still
the custom
consent.
and
Oh yeah,
And then
follow
later
Buck
they'll
G,
say,
that's
oh,
right.
that was,
Brandon
sufficient
Thompson
duress.
super chatted $5. Search hash front flip for freedom to see the Freedom Challenge. Let's
Yeah, I
go,
heard
Brandon.
it. I heard what
The
she
Freedom
said.
Challenge,
She
right.
shook her head yes when I said.
All right, you
as long
guys,
as
can
he
we get
doesn't
Buck
stop
G to
you,
25
doesn't
to
have to
50
consent.
subs? He needs
Great
25 more
answer.
subs.
No.
Right here's his channel.
Well,
Then he can go live in
because they have no
Ottawa.
right to it unless you consent to it.
But he needs
No,
50
but she
subs to
didn't
go
say
live, or she, or he. I
But
don't know.
she was accepting the argument that
They
can take it as long as you're not stopping them, you're not impeding them. You're not committing any crime as long as you're not stopping them. You don't have to get your permission. What the hell you got to get your permission for? If you stop them, then that's obstruction. You're not touching my car.
You can always unsub later,
Then
just
that's
sub.
obstruction. And I said you're going to stand right here. And you don't have to consent on the threat of arrest. Like there's no fucking such thing as that. But that fucked them up.
Thank you.
It's been sold, and there's witnesses.
See if it works.
Understand how you can actually use the laws that are acknowledged, created, and recognized.
All right, that's 50 subs. Thank you, guys.
Frosted Sleep super chatted $49.99. Thanks for keeping the world informed, Andy. We appreciate you, United States Heart Canada.
You are very welcome.
Assert your rights to protect your freedoms.
Frosted Sleep, I do my best. Thank you for the
More
$50.
than any other group.
Your monetary
somehow
support
resonate
is
with that
amazing.
because the autonomy.
Cheers.
You know, I am who I am, and they understand what their rights are, and they assert their rights in the way they live. So it's not a far leap for a trucker to understand what their rights are under.
Good job,
under
guys.
the
You got
Bill
over
of
to
Rights.
75
And
subs.
as a group,
Thank you, Frosted.
truckers are more
Thank you, Brandon.
autonomous.
Thank you.
For two reasons.
Viz
trucking attracts people that don't
Viz
want to be part
Diaz
of don't want to be a club.
and Tammy up there.
Right? They're
The four on the
attracted there
board,
because
on the
they're more
board.
free and more independent. And then once they get there, they have
Blueberry.
to maintain this autonomy, solve all the problems that occur and all of that, so that
The charters,
reinforces. It's
that's
not like
Satan's
once they
instrument.
get there, now they start
If
to
you want,
protect.
if you're Christians, put it into that perspective. I kid you not. This is God's instrument, and the charter is Satan's instrument, and you are not required to use Satan's instrument. In fact, it's a trick, and Satan will lure you in. And I'm just going to pause this. I'm not really a religious person.
Yeah, me neither.
But
I
I understand the concepts. I am spiritual. But the devil will trick you into harming yourself. And that's exactly what the charter does. The charter, it is a conditional, limited document. Oh.
Oh yeah. I just got a lot of people who want to hear it.
Sorry, it is a limited conditional document. So I'm just going to start with the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights, it is an act of recognition of protection.
Oh, he's in Windsor. Sorry, Buck G is in Windsor, not Ottawa. So, well, hopefully, if he gets everything set up, we'll have eyes in Windsor.
Canadian Charter
Thank you for correcting me, Buck.
The very first half of the sentence says, the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms guarantees, I'm going to stop right there for a second, guarantee, wow, that's a condition, isn't it? So if the toaster breaks, I'm going to have to apply under warranty.
JJ super chatted
What does it
$5.
guarantee?
Portland
It
Andy, I'm
guarantees the
going to
rights
eat a
and
cheese
freedoms.
wedge, cheese
Notice
wedge,
that
cheese
fundamental and
wedge,
human are
cheese
dropped
wedge,
from that
cheese wedge,
sentence.
cheese wedge,
Thank you,
cheese
JF.
wedge, hot dog.
I'll come back to that in a minute.
Cheesy dog.
Thank you
man.
very much, Portland Andy. Thank you very much, Portland Andy. These are all great people.
Joe Hazelton super chatted $3.93. Been watching you from Nova Scotia from the
for our
start.
rights and freedoms,
Hey.
for claiming.
Thank you for the 20 bomber.
Neighborhood. Thought I'd stop by for a minute.
Yeah, he was in the neighborhood already.
No, JA was a 5 bomber. This is the 20 bomber. Banshee Warrior. Joe with the 5 bomber. Thank you, Joe. Order
Banshee
there.
Warrior super
Banshee
chatted
$20.
$20. Appreciate you, as always, Andy and the team. Don't give up Canada, it'll all be for nothing and you have support all around the world. Let's go.
Except maybe the mainstream.
Well, I just
That's
said
freaking goo.
I
Banshee.
Okay, I understand that. I still would like to go and have a conversation.
Okay.
Okay. Can we take one person to tape it?
100%. I'm right behind you, brother.
If Jason wants to, that's up to him. Okay, Jason wants one person, okay? So let's move that way towards our cruiser. You're not.
I'll take this with me.
I'll take it.
Oh, I know what he can do.
So guys, I think what they're trying to say is that we're supposed to stay away.
So those of you just catching on here, someone was just getting ready to bring a bunch of fuel in, and these guys are trying to steal the fuel, and somehow we've all converged upon it at this moment, and luckily so has Jane Sharp and this lovely lady who's very knowledgeable.
I'm trying to get video in case my cameraman can't get in. Yeah, no problem. So Jane Scarf from Stand for Thee, who I volunteer for the organization. We've been trying to educate the truckers on not using the Charter of Rights and Freedoms because it is a document that is conditional and limited, and it is meant to hang it's designed for the citizen to hang themselves. In other words, the only way that the citizen can actually complain to the government that their rights have been violated is by applying an application to the government for something we call a constitutional question. So what the beauty
Oh, I'm trying to help out Buck real quick, guys.
Bill of Rights. It's called the Canadian Bill of Rights. And the Bill of Rights speaks to rights that the Charter doesn't speak to because the Charter is limited and this is unconditional. It recognizes your human rights which are God-given and inalienable. Right. So we're trying to get the truckers and we're trying to get all the protesters to understand that these are the laws of Canada, and we're also trying to get them to understand what other laws of Canada are actually being broken at the moment. Because, and what we're telling
By the government.
By the government and by the police. Because in Canada, they get the vicarious liability under Section 25, subsection 1 of the Criminal Code of Canada. In other words, and it's a principle of respondeat superior. So anyone who works for an employer, as long as they're within the parameters of their employment, they have limited, the employer would protect them, like the employer would have the liability if something were to happen in this job. But if they step out of their job parameters willfully and knowingly, they're no longer protected under vicarious liability. So we're letting these cops know this.
Sorry, just using my brain for a few minutes. Oh, my coffee!
Contrary to the Criminal Code of Canada. Okay, I want that right there.
What are you letting the cops know? As far as like,
So
you're saying that the cops and the government are violating the civil rights of the people of Canada, right?
Exactly. So in this instance, the police are saying that they want them to willingly give up the jerry cans.
Which is their gas
because
cans, right?
they're citing the criminal code and saying that they are aiding and abetting mischief. What we're saying is there's no reasonable or probable cause because mischief has not been filed. No one's been charged with mischief. So how can you
aid and abet mischief? Right. She's right. Like if there's mischief, why aren't you charging the mischief?
But they want them to consent.
How can you aid and abet
if
mischief if no one's been
doesn't
charged for
consent,
mischief?
They're going to arrest him because they know they don't have grounds, they don't have reasonable and probable cause to take the jerry cans because there is no mischief. This is a legal public protest that has been recognized by a court in the last.
Yeah, I didn't turn my bottle on this morning. Sorry. That's the way it goes.
Shame! Shame, you guys! Shame! That's not yours!
Shame!
Those are not yours! You guys can't just take things that aren't yours!
Shame!
You're the only thing standing in the way of our freedoms!
Shame!
Shame! Shame! Shame! Inside some of those trucks are children and puppies. We're uncertain why you guys don't care about children and puppies.
Children and puppies.
Police now don't help people. They steal the fuel.
Police steal the diesel for the truck drivers. That's nice features for German. European. Very nice.
Stealing fuel. Stealing. Not even fuel. Look at their empty jugs.
Very, very happy.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Way to go, guys! Thanks a bunch. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Everyone, if you guys can send some jugs to the police, they seem to be short.
Very perfect. Get out of my way, excuse me.
You're on Canadian soil.
Violating the Canadian Bill of Rights. They're violating the right to life. The right to
$4.99. Get their badge numbers. Hit them with a personal civil suit.
Personal civil suit. Let's get it. Let's
the
go.
individual, under Section 1B, the individual has the right to protect equality before the law and protection of the law, and the police are now breaking the law because they are stealing something they have the right to possess. And they are doing it under the guise of aiding and abetting mischief, but mischief has not been declared. Okay, mischief has not been declared. It's a legal public protest. If mischief doesn't exist, how can you aid and abet it? It is a bogus charge, no reasonable probable cause.
She is right. She's right. I believe she's right. I believe she's right. I don't know for a fact, but I believe she's right.
Bring shame. The whole world was proud of Canada last weekend. Now they're starting to see other things that they're not going to be so proud of.
Test is done, your kids will. Nothing but love and open arms on this side. Just a job.
Look how many of it took you. Guys, we love you, but we have shame right now. You guys have brought serious shame to our country.
Absolutely. Appreciate all the overtime you're putting in, guys. Thank you.
A lot of shame
on our tax dollars at the same time, so that's even better.
CCP. Down to the police station.
Come back.
We're going to be at the truck on the corner of Alberta Slater on and off all day with the poppy on it.
Okay.
That's where our headquarters is.
Excellent. What's happening? I'll talk to Jane here for a second. So Jane, just a quick update. What happened in that little talk?
Oh my God. They said that he's aiding and abetting mischief. Well, who's committing mischief and what are the grounds for the mischief, allegation of mischief? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Are they taking him into custody?
No. They told him.
So
they told him if he didn't consent to them taking the gas cans, they would arrest him.
And he didn't.
He did in the end. He consented. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because bully tactics that police are able to do on people.
He tried to say, just take it. I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not going to say it's okay if you take it. Now it's going to be a little bit more difficult to follow up.
Yeah.
But, got to respect what he wanted. But they have nothing. That's interference with protests. And we do have lawyers. We have several lawyers, so we're gonna be doing this up for sure.
Excellent. We love you, Jane.
Yeah, thank you.
But these guys, we don't love anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Coppers, we still love you. But you brought shame to our community.
Absolutely. Seriously, right? That's the Hitler SS.
We do love you, but you guys are bringing a little bit of shame here.
Excuse me.
The whole world is proud of what Canada is doing right now, and the only thing standing in our way is you guys following orders. We can end this all for all of us, you guys. You have children as well as us. Is this the world you want your children growing up in? Jump back, jumping jack.
Bring your guns and your tasers to steal the truckers' fuel. We really appreciate it. It's such a wonderful kind of service you've done us today. Yeah, be proud, be proud.
We love you, but you brought shame.
Go home and watch the documentary telling your perfect parent. The same language that you guys are doing.
I was just following orders. Isn't going to cut it this time.
Probably just got 10 trucks fueled.
Yeah. Well, all that was happening. More guys were getting fuel. So they think they're doing something and it means nothing.
For 1 second.
Oh,
hold this for a second.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, we're all good.
So, staircase to heaven, amen.
Officer?
No, no, thanks. I was just in the neighborhood. Thought I'd stop by for a minute.
Yeah, you was in the neighborhood all right, nigga. You telling the truth there.
That doesn't make
You was
any
in the neighborhood
sense,
because it's my payday.
Well, hell, since you mentioned
Get the
it, we
field
have
now.
B-City super chatted $9.99. An Ottawa judge ordered yesterday that cops must return the fuel they seized.
That's what
Look
I
it
thought.
up. Sounds like these cops are in contempt of court.
That's what I heard. That's what I thought I heard yesterday too. That's why I don't know. Yeah, it's something's funky for service. It is. And thank you for that 10, by the way.
I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Here comes the fringe, baby. This is dope, this guy's mailbox. Check this out. 102 readers too.
Well, dan kan ik hij altijd.
Kiefer Sutherland? I mean,
Nice. It would be appreciated.
some people do call me the Kiefer Sutherland of live streaming. That's true.
Did they take the fuel?
They did.
Did they arrest Buddy or they just took the fuel?
They took it and then he's got a fine. What you have to do is not consent. If they want to take those away from you, say I do not consent. You can take them under duress and don't say anything else.
But
That's
they
it.
They were just got in trouble from the judge to get back.
I know, we went through all
They're
that,
back
but the gentlemen, they did their little con job on the gentleman, and they eventually bullied him into saying, okay, you can take them. That was his mistake, under duress.
Yeah, you was in the neighborhood all right, nigga. You telling the truth
So
there. You was
everything
in the
that
neighborhood
happened
'cause it's
at
my
Coventry
payday.
the other
Well,
night,
hell, since you
all
mentioned
that
it,
was
we have
given back. The
$10.
judge said, no, you
Mosin
can't do
super
this.
chatted
The
$10.
cops are
They
doing
need
it
to
again,
organize a bunch of people bringing in jerry cans with water. Once
Yeah.
they get distracted and police get flustered with that, have people with actual fuel come and fuel.
Yep, that's what yeah, the old fakey.
Fun last night handing out your letters and everything. Yeah.
The old fakey.
Everyone saw that. That's going around. Beautiful Kristen Nago, everyone, handing CBC their ass last night. Are you with the good guys? Are you with the good guys? I mean that good guy. Everybody's good. Except for people that steal jerry cans.
He's filming the real protest here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's good.
These guys should be ashamed of themselves.
Yep.
Really.
Yeah.
How could you sleep at night?
Yeah, they must be having trouble.
He's trying to intimidate.
They're already triple jacked.
Yep.
It's already sucked away all their common sense out of them.
All right, guys. Come back on the next time something happens. Something keeps happening all the time. So stick with us. Reporting for Liberty Talk Canada and Not TV.
Hey everybody, yeah, we're still here in Ottawa on the Parkway.
Cyclops are kind of harassing us pretty hard this morning here.
I hate when it does that.
Hey Jimmy! How you doing, man? That's it. Vai en photo. Bateau.
Oh, copyright too. Very nice.
The fire. Oh, eat themselves and everything. Because they said it's like a road. You have to be 10 meters of the road.
Oh.
But we are in emergency.
Gotcha.
Somebody in my comment section say that their kids are going to grow up wanting to be a trucker instead of wanting to be a cop.
Yes.
And their kids are going to grow up knowing who the real superheroes are, and that is the truckers out here. And they're going to know their parents as the villains. So to all the people that are watching on all these lives right now, do me the favor, keep tuning in whenever you see these guys go live. Do not stop sharing. You got to get the news out here to everybody that's out here all over the world, guys. Everyone needs to see the real stuff that's happening out here. Everyone is so glued to their TVs. Everyone's so glued to the nonsense that's out there. And
Thanks,
it's
Big
crazy
Jim.
how many people come up to me on the streets and tell me you've inspired me to come down to Ottawa. You've inspired me to walk these streets. So what I want to do, a word from me to all you guys out there, you know, just get in your car, come down to Ottawa. Even if you can't make it out here and it's too far, just click that little airplane button in the bottom corner of the live videos and share it to all your friends all over the place, guys. We've got a lot of lives out here going on right now. You guys are killing it. You guys are the boots on the ground, you know, to a lot of people all over the world that can't be here and to a lot of people that can't experience what is happening here firsthand. So guys, just keep killing it out here. You guys stay strong, stay positive. Do not let these guys scare you out of here. Keep your phones charged. This guy's got a battery pack. I got one in my pocket.
I got, look at this. This is battery pack.
This guy's ready to go too. You know, we got all the boots on the ground here, guys.
You seem sensible as hell. How do my people find you?
You guys can find me at Shots by Hill on Instagram. I've been out here giving donations out to truckers for the last 11 days. I've given out almost $12,000 to the truckers out here, guys. All
Very
coming
nice.
from supporters in my lives. You guys are all awesome people. I can't thank you guys more than enough.
I don't know how taxes work in frickin' Canada, but you might have a tough time in the future.
Tu vas gagner. Donc, on fait le travail du bon Dieu. OK? God.
I mean, if you're giving out 12,000 all willy-nilly and not getting any receipts, that's all your taxable income.
That's it. Donc, bâton. Freedom, 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 freedom. Woo! There, that's love. That's love. Mwah! That's it, eh?
Still 200.
Yeah, he's gifting it, right? He can gift it, but if he's not making because he's using his donation money to donate.
Amen, brother. God bless.
His donators have a receipt, but he doesn't have a receipt. I don't think. He may be smarter than me. I mean, maybe he don't care. Maybe he's a super rich dude. That's a lot of money. It's like 6,000 in taxes probably when it comes down to it. 5,000 in taxes.
I don't have anything to say. We're just cooking food. People around. There's people everywhere. There's hamburgers and hot dogs over there. We got chicken fried rice here, and everybody's getting cooked.
This is a fun game.
Say your children have to get it. Sorry to break in.
My kids was 5 years old. And I tried to put them in what you call a swimming classes.
Oh, no.
So they said he has to be vaccinated because he's only 5. What? I'm telling you.
Hell, that's the only way to fly, brother. That's the only way to fly, dude. You know, dude, I write everything off. Wait till you see me freaking go spend some money. We're about to write everything. I'll be writing off all my candy bars. I'm writing off. What are we doing? Turn the stream on. We're doing something. Write that shit off.
Kids don't wear hard hat all the time.
Yeah.
And we keep them mask.
Yeah,
exactly.
And mask is bad for the health.
Yeah.
The thing you
Oh shit, we're buying some more whiskey. Turn the camera on. Turn the camera on.
fucking bad for health. You kill all the good bacteria. And it's like in the guts, you have good bacteria.
Turn on the damn camera. We're buying some shit.
Losing hope. But I'm sensing this week that each and every one of you is starting to feel encouraged and hopeful.
Paul G super chatted $5. PortlandAndy looking refreshed and ready for more.
I bet you I could write my dabs if I wanted to, since I'm doing them on camera. It's all part of my entertainment expenses, right?
By your presence here.
And it's legal. I don't know how that works. I never tried to ask him.
And you guys are a part of this. We've got the truck.
What happened with what? Salty Cigar? What do you mean?
All the volunteers helping make all this happen. But it's also you guys just being here and attending. And your presence here counts. We appreciate you being here. Big round of applause for all the people that come here.
You need 38 more subs? Here's what you maybe can do, Revolution. Go to restream.io and then also download the Prism app for your phone. Go to restream.io, set up your account, go to the RMTP settings, copy the RMTP settings, go to the Prism application on your phone, put the RMTP settings, not the YouTube settings, but the RMTP settings from Restream, and that should allow you to stream. I believe so. Why don't people use Twitch though? I don't understand.
Garrett has a message for you. He's going to talk about why he has.
Isn't Twitch like instantaneous?
Okay. He brought kettles here for a reason, and I'll give you a little bit of hint.
RTMP, whatever it's called, you'll see it. There's probably a video about it. Prism, PRISM.
Similar in nature, okay? It's just a peaceful symbol, and Garrett is going to explain that.
Just use Twitch, people. So much easier.
Hello! My name's Garrett. I came down from Oxbow, Saskatchewan. Holy!
And then you can use your Twitch to build your YouTube at the same time.
Because I heard the police are going to be using a tactic called kettling. So I thought, why not get a bunch of kettles? By having a kettle, you show that you aren't afraid of what may happen in the future and that you know what the police are going to be doing.
A lot of options.
And if they decide to surround us with the kettle tactic, I suggest you hold your kettle and sing, "I'm a Little Teapot." Another thing also, if you support this movement and you are in British Columbia, Saskatchewan, PEI, Ontario, and you cannot be here, the best thing that you can do to support this is by getting a jerry can and just putting a heart on it and leaving it at your doorstep or hanging a Canadian flag. Yeah, so I've gotten all these kettles, so if you'd like to show the world that you're not afraid anymore, feel free to grab one and go for a walk with one. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Garrett. Thank you. There, you just help yourselves. It's a symbol. There are many, many symbols. Sometimes the person you're talking to doesn't understand the symbol you're carrying. Why are you carrying a kettle? So you get a chance to explain that to them. If you want to clarify something with Garrett, he's going to be available at the back of the stage here. You can talk to him. Or better yet, we'll put him at the front of the stage. He's going to come around to the front of the stage. You can talk to him about this. So come on around, Garrett. Let's give him an extra round of applause, folks. Now, in a sense, words are our weapons. The spoken word is our weapon, and the louder we get, the more powerful we are. The written word is also one of our weapons, and the bigger the sign, the better. And that's one of the reasons I love these big trucks. And so many of the big trucks that have come to Ottawa make it very clear. And the
or TikTok. You use TikTok.
And the
Oh, not the squeakies. Oh, not again, bro. Oh, please, God, no. Oh, please, God, no. I can't do the squeakies anymore, dude. We had like 6 months of squeaky toys. I can't do that again. I can't go through that again.
I don't know who it was, but they went and interviewed people in Milk River to portray a bad.
That was torture in Portland.
There's people in Milk River.
Freaking Portland, all they had was squeaky.
No
Oh my God.
Anyone at Milk River? Well, I don't.
Every streamer had it, and they're like squeaking into their freaking microphone. It was so annoying.
It was still CTV doesn't it? Okay, so maybe that's what it is. So, but I disagree, like, what happened is that they went down to Milk River and got a bunch of, they found the one person who was frustrated. There's a blockade there, and now there's 2 blockades, and so now, I mean, it's freedom. Nobody can stop you from going in there, but I'm just saying, like, you're not going to get a good positive vibe in there, right? Just because of what they're.
Man. Oh man. Once I like, wait, whoa, am I hearing squeaky toys? Oh fuck.
I don't think it's wood. I think firewood might be. Oh, firewood. So there's I missed part of it. So they're saying that they're trying to get people to move from here down to there, obviously down to Milk River. So that site that I talked to. And if they don't, then they're going to start enforcement in some way, tickets or whatever the case may be. Okay.
Oh
All
shit,
right.
they're putting pressure in Milk River, it sounds like.
Cold Milk River, okay. All right, and down there, you had communication with them down there?
Hi, you.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. The same message, though, right? Like, right. Alrighty. We asked where that spot was.
Which spot?
The site.
Heaven, I think. Well, we all want
Which sites you talking about?
The location that they want to offer people. The location that has been set up where the protesters can move to be off the road.
Oh, so you want to move them to be off the road?
Yes.
Do you know where it is?
Call. Sorry, my phone just disconnected.
God, that wind out there, dude. It wasn't very windy this morning.
I have been on CP24,
It got really windy
CTV News as an anti-vaxxer, Crazy Karen. I did a rally at Nathan Phillips Square to try to deter the children from getting vaccinated, so we were providing information, and that's when I made it onto mainstream news.
No!
As a crazy person. My mother on the phone to me said today, Monique, you're gonna lose everything. And I said, no, I'm not. In fact, I've gained so much. You have no idea. I have so much hope in my heart. And my daughter, last night, I was in a room full of truckers, and I said, can you hear my daughter? And she's 14, and she said, thank you so much for what you're doing. If it wasn't for my kids being behind me, I don't think I'd still be here, because I've lost so many people because of speaking out so early on. I really feel that this is shifting, though. So many people are waking up. So many people are sending me messages. I got a message from my cousin who was like, you have no idea what this means to me and what I've been through. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here, for fighting. This is everything, the truckers to the truckers. You're everything we've hoped for. This past 2 years has been agonizing, and I just want to let you know that there's one thing in this world that trumps fear, and that's hope. It's hope.
No, I didn't bring it.
Don't forget it. Don't lose it. I taught my daughters, I said, nothing is impossible. You can be whatever you want in this world. Don't ever
Stop
let anybody
squeaking.
tell you you can't do something. And this is proof. This is
Stop
proof. All you
squeaking.
need to do is believe. That's the first step, is believing.
Idiot.
Believe it's done. Believe it is so. Believe we have won this, guys. And thank you so much for all of you for fighting and being here. Thank you.
They're never gonna stop squeaking. Hey!
She's auxiliary. She was the treasurer of the Scouts, the Boy Scouts, and the Girl Guides in our town. And she's not allowed to go watch her grandkids play soccer outside. So, the honking will continue until freedom improves.
There you have it.
Thanks, brother.
So thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can track down another one. And who are you, sir?
Curtis Barron. I'm a veteran Canadian Forces, and I'm out here to stand with my brothers. You know, as Canadians, we never leave a Canadian behind, and our government has systematically picked people off and left them behind. So we're coming together out here, and we're going to pick Canadians back up.
Awesome, and thank you for your service. Greg? Do you want to say something, or you're good? You're good?
I talked a lot on that already. They already know my views. But thank you.
Yes, there you have it, guys. You know, there's a couple veterans. They meet down here at 1 o'clock every day. On the weekends, they get, 10, 15 veterans that show up down here on the weekends. So if we're still down here on the weekend, hopefully they can meet up again and do a march back up to the stage. That would be awesome to see that. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my way down to Fine Flowers. I may have to put a mask on, but that's okay. We need to show our support to some small businesses, so we'll go down and purchase a bunch of flowers and maybe take a bouquet and bring it up and stick it on the War Memorial as well. So let's take a little walk and we'll head down the road.
Everybody loves it. 400 people shared it.
We are nice people. You just want to be heard, and we hear you. And I'm here today to prove that the media telling all kind of stuff, and I want to see it for myself, be on the right side of history. It's not about being vaccinated or not, because I'm fully vaccinated. I don't see anybody telling me, please rip your mask off. You are stupid. But here we go. I believe in you, and I support your cause. Thank you, truckers. Freedom, 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 freedom. This is a fight for free speech. This is a fight to voice our voice. I come from a country where this is an exclusive right for some people. I came here, I choose Canada because I want to be free. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna, for your message. A mask-wearing lady has joined us. We are going to win more hearts and minds every single day. Some people are doing it by going door to door and knocking on doors, because you don't know what media people are listening to, but by knocking on their door, you have a chance. You have a chance to get through and possibly have an impact on their mind and heart. Another way, of course, to win hearts and minds is through one of the greatest tools we have, music. The music we play here, the positive, loving music is one way that our word gets out, our power. So we're gonna get James up here now. James is coming up and he is going to play for you the tuba. Please welcome James.
Howdy everyone, my name is James, aka the Tuba Guy. This is what most people didn't know me as. And you know, everyone's been super welcoming down here. I'll just give a little, absolute bare bones background of why I'm here, and that is that I trained for many years on the tuba and other instruments, being a band kid and all that, to work as a professional. And the highest honor that a brass instrumentalist like myself can have is to play in the army and achieve a high rank. And so this year, after lots of debt, is to play in the expensive lessons, college education, etc. I won my audition and was considered qualified but not eligible to serve in the Canadian Forces as the best tuba player that showed up. So, you know, that kind of rubs me the wrong way. I swear my loyalty to Canada and its people, but I will not swear my loyalty to any pharmaceutical company and have them be the basis of why I'm allowed in the Army or not. I believe in true meritocracy. So, I may not be in a red coat. I may never join the Army, especially now this is probably public and on video and all that stuff. And maybe I'll learn about something about myself in that I'm not the greatest at following orders. However, I'm feeling
Thank you very much, PortlandAndy.
Thank
you very much, PortlandAndy. These are all great people.
STFUFFS super chatted $2. The tuba is the most Canadian instrument, eh?
It's pretty much the Canadian didgeridoo, bro.
Thank you to everyone doing sound. I provide a complicated challenge. We've had a lot of, exciting DJs and, people with guitars and singing and all that stuff, but I can do some of that as I walk around, as probably you've heard me playing dance tunes or riding the Valkyries or something, but I'm going to try and make things calmer and more serene today, because that's what I'm A, best at, and B, I think we want as some contrast, some serenity amongst, the chaos we've been having. So I'm going to play some Baroque flute music and the like. Interesting time. First one I'm going to do
Coming to you live in Ottawa,
March Up.
Canada.
It's,
20 after 1 here. Crowd.
Everyone dipped and the tuba guy, didn't they?
Everything's good here.
They're like, I'm out.
For St. John's, so there's a block. Oh, wow. Block. And so is that something?
We got the little propane fire to keep warm. It's not too chilly today. It feels like around 10. But they made them put this fire out. I thought that was pretty.
Oh, I have to step aside here. Don't want to get run over.
Away.
You know, all these politicians will go saying, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'll say this, we are the light at the end of the tunnel. It's us.
Yes.
It's me, it's all of us.
Yes. Did you see the speech that lady made on the Conservatives? And the Liberal MP laughed at the speech.
Yeah.
Complete disrespect. So thank you for being here.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care. Oh, what?
So they got to show that they truly believe that the vaccine mandates were the right thing. If they don't show that they believe that, then there's some legal implications for them under the Geneva Convention. So they got to be careful right now. They're just kind of, my thoughts are that they're just trying to stay out of jail. Stay out of the hangman's noose. Yeah, Mark, I assume there is. It was blocked yesterday around this time, and I hadn't got my trailer out yet. I drove back to Raymond and packed up a bunch of stuff. And it was blocked then. And yeah, that's right, Jessica. Can't fight cancer with a spoonful of cough syrup. I like that. Yeah, so basically at this time yesterday, there wasn't, they weren't letting anyone through, and by the time I packed the trailer up and I filled up about 10 jerry cans of fuel, and there was like 380 bucks in fuel between my generator, this truck, and the jerry cans, and then got back down there, down here they were letting people through. So I don't know, I think they're just trying to regulate it and kind of keep the spirits down, but our spirits won't be down. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to jail, Wilma. I mean, if they want to take me to jail, I guess they can. I don't know what it's going to do for them, but no, they can't arrest everyone. They can try, I guess, but no, they've got a full logistical nightmare on their hands. Like you saw the
Frank Michael super chatted $5. YouTube just killed Adam Nucci's
Seen
stream.
that? Yeah.
It says he needs 1,000 subscribers to stream, but he has over 5,000.
Yep.
What is happening?
Well, he probably didn't have very many subs when he started. I'm not saying how, I have no idea how many he had when he started, but maybe it was less than X amount, less than 1,000 when he started, and he grew a lot of more subs, and so the system hasn't recognized that yet, maybe, or it could be corruption. I don't freaking know.
Yeah, we got like 3,000 people.
Sweet,
right
now.
Usually it takes a long time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start running a bit and start walking around.
Sweet, yeah.
For the system to process it all.
My buddy just seen a military vehicle.
Really?
So keep an eye out. It was something said by the Supreme Court building. It was on those 6-wheel, whatever they are, where they transport the troops in them.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for that right now.
We got his stream out here, luckily.
Yeah, he said there was just one though. He took a picture and sent it to me. It was like he took it.
I saw that. My Discord sent it to me earlier today. I saw the message.
A couple just told me. I mean, I don't know where they got this, but they said there's going to be an internet blackout today.
Yeah, they keep saying that.
I've been hearing that for a couple days.
Yeah, I think they're inciting fear.
I don't know how they can do that. It's pretty obvious once they do that, right? Like what's happening.
Yeah. It would be pretty scary, but you know.
What's your prediction on how this comes to an end?
Like, you think it just keeps going and fizzles out, or they drop the mandates, or do you enforce?
So what I can tell so far by having to get an injunction just for the horns,
Yeah.
I think obviously they have to do this by the due process of law.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to have to get injunctions to if they want to start pulling guys out of trucks and charging them. But then
Yeah.
again, guys are parked on legit trucking routes and they're in their cabs, so
Yeah.
it's a logistical nightmare is what it is.
Yeah, for sure. I think they're scrambling right now to.
Yeah, and with Trudeau getting faced with pressure from the Conservatives and even the old their own Liberal MP coming out.
Yeah, Joelle Lightbound stepped up.
Yeah, even that. So I mean, like now Trudeau, they got to be careful how they respond to this because the whole world's acknowledging the humanity behind it.
And police officers are starting to resign, and they're
Job
starting to crumble from
49
the
super
inside.
chatted $5. We need to organize.
Soli,
Honk
the
honk
police
long
chief,
live the hot dog king.
You can tell
We
he's
do need to
panicked.
organize, Job 4.
He talks in his statements and he
I don't-
tries to reassure everyone of everything.
I don't think he wants
Thank
to
you for
do.
that 5 bomb. I appreciate it. Let's smoke through that.
World has become too poised.
You missed a lot,
Just
Revolution.
leave planet Earth and
You missed
start
a
a
lot.
new civilization on another planet. Do we need to get organized? Yes, you do. Evil reptilians, parasites, Turtle Island, cabal bullies like the Gummy Gang. So eventually, we will eventually have to find another planet, far away, light years away from Earth, the star Betelgeuse, or Planet X. And I mean light years away. Living mindless zombies. That's correct. Zombie apocalypse. How far do you think those reptilians are down there? Be prepared. Don't be scared. So we need to get organized. We're going to continue to poison the earth. I need. Because right now, I don't know why the Gummy Gang got unified people, demons. Yeah, they're all, the cabal, they not only are they evil aliens, they're also evil demons too. Turtle Island, Star Trek, The Next Generation, Star Trek, concentration camps. The Gummy Gang are the only ones that can defeat the cabal. Dig 20 feet down and you can raise trout.
Trout? Oh no, did Amanucci, did his stream die or did he freeze on me? Oh, he ended his stream. I think that's what happened.
Hopefully they
Oh
follow.
no, it came back.
Where are you from in Alberta?
Grand Prairie.
Oh, nice.
Dude.
I'm from.
Well, we head over to Slater.
I'm an immigrant actually.
Since day one.
Tim,
Them renegade
Umbrella
boys,
sent you.
Western Redneck Master Troll in the
Thank you.
house. Dude, this battery bank's got a wireless charger on it. How cool
Wait,
is
what?
that? I can literally just walk around with my battery bank on the back of my phone. That'd be deadly. Next thing I'm gonna buy there is a set of headphones, one of the wireless ones, so I can stick one in there.
Stick one in there, bud.
Gotta look cool like everybody else.
Yes, sir.
I kind of just run them like that, kind of always on automatic. You know, on turtle mode when you're in this situation, just to kind of keep them going. So, why do I have pink Crocs on instead of camo? I've got a camo hat on. My hat's camo. I got some camo underneath here, a sweater. I got a camo like quarter zip to kind of keep me warm there. But oh yeah, Zach, that's the thing is they do that, you know, that those are speeds, but they're also, like you say, that's the back latch there, that's also can be 4-wheel drive. They kind of dual purpose. This lady's asking if you have a boyfriend, LEJ.
Just keep filming. We're at the mercy of big.
I missed the press where was the press conference that I wondered?
Doing a little routine checkup. If you've been watching the lives, you know. Yeah, we already saw Batman today. He's around. Play something. Okay. Give us.
Prime Minister said that pandemic restrictions are not forever. Can any of you elaborate on what he meant? Is there a federal plan being discussed to ease out mandates?
Yeah, go ahead, Marco.
No, thanks, Bill. I mean, I think what the Prime Minister said was abundantly clear, that we all share the frustration that every Canadian has, that here we are 2 years into the pandemic and wanting to have the ability to go about our lives in a way that resembles something that was pre-COVID life and normal. And there have been ups and downs. There have been moments throughout the pandemic where we have eased restrictions. And those decisions have always been made guided by the best available advice that we're getting from public health experts. And of course, going forward, we will continue to listen to the advice that we get from our public health care officials. So despite the ups and downs, the overall trajectory of this pandemic has been encouraging because it's been informed by the best available advice that we're getting, and that there is a point in the future,
Free crack pipes.
That day is coming when we will be back to life as normal. In the meantime, we can all be exhausted about it. We can be fatigued about it. I think we all can relate to that, but that can never be a justification to somebody going beyond the boundaries of the law, and creating an illegal blockade, and hurting Canadians, which is exactly what is happening right now. And that's just got to stop. Bill?
Yeah, just right from the outset of the pandemic, we've implemented measures that we believe were the right things to do in order to protect Canadians, to slow down the spread of COVID-19. One of the most significant events throughout this pandemic was the advent of the vaccines. We frankly made Herculean efforts to procure and to provide vaccines for all Canadians and make them available. We've also
Turtle Beach, PortlandAndy graphic for a T-shirt.
As have the provinces and even the
A
municipalities.
far out one. All right, get on it, Discord.
That they believe.
Maybe we'll have one in a couple of days. We'll see.
To protect the lives and safety of their citizens, and we've been working full out to make sure that we had vaccines for all Canadians. Like, let's be really clear about we are talking about the vaccines here. We know that the best way out of this pandemic is to get Canadians vaccinated. So it's why we in the provinces and our health professionals right across the country work so tirelessly to make vaccines available and encourage and incentivize people in every way to get vaccines, because we know.
Is it Bill Blair? I don't fucking. Yeah, Bill Blair. How the hell did you know that's Bill Blair?
The likelihood of severe illness and death. And so we've been doing that work, and we know that there are some people opposed to that, and they're certainly entitled to their opinion. Respectfully, I believe they're sadly misinformed on the science. They seem to get their evidence from the internet rather than from our health professionals. But we continue to do everything that is necessary. But I think we've also demonstrated throughout this pandemic that we monitor the ongoing situation. We've responded vigorously to the waves as they have occurred, including the Omicron wave that impacted this country, and that we have been prepared to modify the measures that we impose in the context of the circumstances that we're dealing with. But we have remained firm in our belief that vaccination is important for all Canadians, and we're going to continue to make sure they're available and to encourage people to do that. And unfortunately, The impact of the actions of these protesters clearly is unlawful, but I think it needs to be recognized the harm that they are doing to individual citizens through their frankly many criminal acts of thuggery and obnoxiousness that they've inflicted upon people of Ottawa, and now. As a result of their actions, their unlawful actions, to block our highways leading into our ports of entry with the United States, they're essentially putting their foot on the throat of all Canadians. They're cutting off essential supply lines
They're
and goods and
George Floyd and
services.
Canadians.
And as my colleague
There's
and
a
friend
George Floyd.
Mr.
Oh
Ngaba
no!
said
Don't do
only
that.
a few weeks ago, these people were
Truckers.
suggesting that
They're doing the worst of the worst.
Shelves were empty. They were attempting to mislead. And now they're actually attempting to achieve what they threatened Canadians with. And so it can't be allowed to persist. We are all hoping for a peaceful resolution to these protests, but they need to end.
Thank you. At this point, we've been through one questioner, and we've got 8 more people.
It's
waiting
Bill
to
Blair.
ask
That was Bill
questions,
Blair.
So we'll have to try to pick up the pace a little bit, or if the ministers can stay a little bit longer. The next question goes to Marika Walsh, Globe and Mail.
Good afternoon. Thanks for taking our questions. Ministers, Canadians are watching this. We are now at 2 border blockades and 12 days of blockades in Ottawa. And the perception is that the government and law enforcement has no control, that Canada can be taken over by protests, and apparently it just is allowed to happen. So how do you respond to that perception? I'll send that to Mr. Mendicino, and maybe just one minister can answer to save time.
Thanks for the question. My response is very simple. The business of government is continuing. We're in the chamber. We're introducing legislation. We're passing laws. We're focused on getting ourselves out of the pandemic. And for those that are trying to obstruct the work of the business of the government, whether it's federally, provincially, or municipally, they're not going to succeed. We have all of the resolve to continue to get the job done on behalf of Canadians. They are here in a manner that is not consistent with the law. And that is why we have turned to law enforcement as a way of trying to disengage.
This is Marco Mendicino.
Peacefully, quickly, and in a way that is respectful to Canadians. It is unfortunate that in some, I think, misguided effort, they believe they're advancing a good cause. All they're doing right now is hurting Canadians. They're hurting Canadians by erecting blockades at our ports of entry, be it at Coots or at the Ambassador Bridge in Windsor. And these are people who are, these are truckers. And these truckers to 90% are vaccinated. So they've done their part, and they're trying to move the supply chains that are not only keeping people employed, but are putting food and bread on the table. And so my response to you is that we'll continue to do the business of government.
But Minister, the people are not concerned about the business of government. They're concerned about their business. They're concerned about their daily lives. I don't think it's much comfort to people in Sarnia or Windsor right now that government is continuing. They see lawlessness. You've described it as lawlessness, and yet it appears that all governments at all levels and all policing agencies are completely unable to stop it. It is not quick. It's been almost 2 weeks in Coots. It's been almost 2 weeks in Ottawa. And now the most important bridge and border crossing also is taken over. And so, again, can you please address, is government in control and are law enforcement in control? And when will people see that?
Of course. And the answer is yes. And we are going to continue to provide the resources to law enforcement to do their job. And we have seen progress in Ottawa. We've seen more enforcement. We've seen tickets issued. We've seen criminal investigations started. We are seeing things become quieter and calmer, and that is an encouraging sign. And at the Ambassador Bridge, we are fully engaged to provide the resources that we can to local law enforcement,
Market Brownie,
which means making sure they've got the people, the money, and the supports they need. We trust our law enforcement to do their job. We know they're working very hard, and there will be a restoration of those lanes and those supply chains. They're also redirecting traffic to other ports of entry. which is, I think, another positive sign of our ability to.
Oh, they did that. That's right. That guy finally got to freaking Canada this morning. It took him 2 days to go 8 miles.
That the people are still able to do
He
their
got in
job
this morning.
so
I seen it.
earn their wages and put food and bread on the table, and that's what we'll be singularly resolved to do.
And thank you, PP, with a $25 bomb via Cash App. Thank you so much. Keep on trucking.
English for everybody, but Mr. Mendocino, if you could answer in
Thank you so much.
How long, about the Ambassador Bridge specifically, how long before you ask for an injunction to clear the road?
Mais écoute, Christiane, il y a déjà tous les autorités dans la loi pour les services de police pour faire le job sur le terrain. Les SFS travaillent ensemble avec les services de police pour adresser les situations à la pont d'Ambassadeur. Donc, s'il y a une autre option, par exemple, un injunction, ça c'est un choix qui peuvent être explorés.
Oh, the guy's got gas down there, looks like, in his trailer, in his wagon.
Dans une façon indépendante de le gouvernement. Et on va travailler en étroite collaboration avec la province et même avec la ville de Windsor pour chercher des solutions concrètes pour réduire la situation à la pont d'Ambassadeur. I'll just say in English that the existing authorities already are in place in the law so that law enforcement can do the job. What I mean by that is that at their independent discretion, they're able to engage those on the who are participating in the convoy, can certainly take law enforcement action, as we have seen in Ottawa, as we have seen in
trying to poison people
to try to dissipate the convoy there. Should they choose
I
to
gotta hear
explore
this
other
shit.
options?
Can't even hear her. Whatever.
Those decisions.
Want to hear her flute.
Operationally, our job is to make sure that the CBSA and the local police have all of the resources that they need in conjunction with the province. And as Minister Blair pointed out, the responsibility for local police in Ontario is both local municipal authorities as well as the province.
That was a truck. The truck's making a noise.
Monsieur Mendocino. En suivi, j'aimerais vous parler du financement qui viendrait de l'étranger de ces manifestations et à Ottawa et au pont Ambassadeur. À quel point ça vous préoccupe et que pouvez-vous faire?
How concerned are you about this and what can we do?
Je pense que c'est une inquiétude que tout le monde a partagée. Je suis un peu assuré que GoFundMe a arrêté la distribution de les contributions.
Who cares about GoFundMe? That's already over, bro.
Les investissements, les contributions
No one gives a damn about GoFundMe.
Et je sais que il y a des autres
We're on some new shit now, baby.
Le comité de sécurité publique
We're on some new shit now, monsieur.
Étudier dans l'avenir. C'est très important que tous les députés fassent cette étude avec beaucoup d'attention, pas seulement sur la question de cette manifestation, de cette convoi, mais je pense aussi dans le sens général pour mettre l'attention et le focus sur un enjeu qui touchait sur l'interférence.
All right, we all know that, right? We all know that. Let's face the fact. Let's call a spade, right? And I've never done this before. And I'm willing to give up my life for this. I'm fucking nuts. I'm not kidding. I don't care. Listen. I'm not being rude, right? I'm just explaining my story and I'm not done. Okay? My kids are vaccinated. Now I find out the vaccination within 2 years is potentially fatal. Okay? It's potentially fatal. Now I'm looking at this like my kids are being forced to take a vaccine that's going to fucking hurt them. It's going to hurt them.
It's not vaccine advice, by the way.
Why are you listening to that? Do you guys have kids? Do you guys have kids? Okay, did they get vaccinated?
I'm not going to go down
No,
that
okay,
road.
fine. No, I'm not done. I want to finish my story. My kids are fucking vaccinated, okay, with a fucking poison in their body.
This is not poison or vaccine advice, by the way.
And further discussions with the RCMP. More reinforcements are coming, and that is something that should encourage everyone.
More reinforcements.
Beyond that, I would say that I know that the OPP has also been lending important resources on the ground to the Ottawa Police Service. So at the operational level, I think the lines of communication have been very strong. And yes, following a discussion that we had with the province today and my conversation with Premier Ford, I know that my colleague, Minister LeBlanc, also had a
Paul
conversation
G.
with
Super
Premier
chatted
Ford.
$5. No negotiations with feds.
Political representation from the
kids. And now what? Now our government is forcing us to fucking take this. This is not a situation where you guys can give us fucking tickets. This is not a situation where you can ask us to leave. We're not leaving. We're not going fucking anywhere. I don't care what you guys do, and you guys know that. My kids are getting fucking murdered. And I'm not fucking putting up with this. You guys are here. We're here. We'll see how it goes.
Talk to somebody else. There's definitely everybody is subject to their own personal opinions, obviously, 100%. Everybody here is different, and that's why you get to tell.
Where's that guy's live stream at? He was fired
Go
up.
up and down in here, right? Like it's tough to explain how everybody feels, and that guy's passionate for his kids. How you guys doing?
Very agile in providing the tools and the resources that law enforcement need to address them. I will say that at Coots, that thus far the impact to the economy and supply chains there has been very much minimized thanks to the quick response of both the CBSA as well as the RCMP, who serve as the police of jurisdiction through the police.
Did your
services agreement that we have
taxes?
with Alberta.
Congratulations.
And again, here too, I would just assure everyone that the RCMP have provided reinforcements to Alberta, which is a tangible contribution from the level of the federal government through the RCMP. And in the Ambassador Bridge, look, we are singularly focused on the impacts. You've heard from Ministers Blair and Alghabra that we need to put a full court press. That's why we need the province of Ontario at the table to show up.
Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. These are all great people.
STFUFFS super chatted $2. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
Oh yeah? Thank you for that. Dude, I had a girlfriend in high school who said something similar, but they were kind of reversed.
So like that affects me too, but then coming back into Canada affects you as well.
Thank you, STFU.
But then
that's a problem to stand up for later,
yeah.
right?
And the thing is like as an Albertan, now he wants to trap us into the provinces. If you're unvaccinated, I have a kid going to Ontario with produce, and I have potatoes coming back. So if he locks me into my province, then
So there's just a lot of what's going on right now, you guys, is that the cops are informing people. There's peace officers here. Been instructed to write tickets soon. We don't know a time yet, but there will be a time where we start issuing tickets. Obviously, emotions are getting high. The biggest objective today is to keep everyone at a level
Bearded Eagle,
playing
don't make
field,
me.
because this place down here is in support of Coots. Okay, we got to keep it peaceful as best we can. Like I said, everybody has their own opinions.
Sorry for the wind noise, guys.
I wasn't gonna stay off live there, but a bunch of people ran into our trailer there after I was on the phone to tell me there's cops everywhere talking to people about ticketing and that kind of thing. So
It's like, there's action. We need you up, bud.
you doing? Good. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Good.
281.
Yep.
Come visit us yet. We did have 2 conservative MPs here yesterday.
DJ Jerome.
Here yesterday. You to Arnold Pearson and Cheryl Galore
Nice hot dog, bud.
coming down here.
It's a little ass hot dog. What is that thing?
We very much
That's the shiestiest hot dog I ever seen. What is that thing? The hell was that?
That never gets old, Mobius. Never gets old. Puts a smile on my face every time.
What is that thing? It's like all bun, no wiener. What the? I have never seen that. Fucking.
They have the same rights as us, right?
We all have the same rights.
All right.
And you know what? I don't understand how anybody can
That's what she.
freedom. How can anybody fight freedom?
Good question.
It is a good question. I don't know why there's a counter protest. You want your country back, or you want to live in a hellhole?
Yeah, it's like they want it. What do they want it for? It's a little confusing.
The only thing I can think of is that, in my opinion, there's some paid actors here.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with $45 million.
Yes, you can. And have you seen like the vandals and the troublemakers around?
I haven't seen them.
You haven't seen, because Load Safe and the Volvo guy up there, they've mentioned that their trucks have been tampered with and the flag and stuff like that.
I heard that.
Yeah. And you guys are keeping watch?
We're very observant.
We're very observant. And we got people live streaming all day.
Yeah.
We've already caught a couple guys. We got 2 problems. A guy serving ginger tea, which is making people sick, and another guy, he had mentioned, trying to get us to storm the Capitol. You know, trying to promote people to do something.
And
Oh, they're still
optimistic that we will make headway in the other areas where the blockade.
Chatty super chatted $5. Candy and Rambo is a new streamer live. Slightly smiling face.
Candy and Rambo? All right, I'll look him up. Was that? Which sir? All right, maybe
Thank
YouTube.
you very much,
Candy and Rambo.
PortlandAndy. Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. These are all great people.
STFUFFS super chatted $2. Like Trudeau's leadership. It's all bun and no dog.
I'll say that I think we're all concerned about the very
Thank you, STFU.
number of contributions that were made and the sheer size of the contribution to the GoFundMe platform. I'm relieved, as I think we all are, that GoFundMe put a stop to the distribution of those funds to the convoy. Clearly, they.
There's your way to go in Coots. All the people are walking up to the front.
Meticulous detail at who was contributing, and I think also examined the very.
Right, Milk River, I mean, not
Hey.
Coots, Milk River.
Guys, let's just hang tight, okay? We're in constant communication with them. Let's just hang tight, okay? They are here. We're in constant communication with them. There's 2 sites, you guys. We got to keep it good, okay? Let's just keep it good, okay? They're not here to fight us. They're here to write. They're here to write tickets. They're here to write tickets, and if they do it, you guys, let it happen. What's your freedom worth? Right? 500. You're right. But a $500 ticket, a $1,000 ticket, it doesn't matter, guys. We'll fight it. This is the battle we're in right now. Okay? Just stay calm, stay peaceful. It's gonna ride out. Okay, it's gonna ride out. Just hang tight, you guys.
I'm not sure where this guy's at,
Thank
but
you.
we'll figure it out.
Do we even accept the tickets? No. No. You take him to court. I know.
Live today. Here, so I'm in the neighborhood. We're gonna get down into the thick of it over here. Police have the chokehold on most of the entries into this area.
Wonder where he's at. We'll find out, hopefully. The bridge? Windsor? You know, he wants you to. Here.
This is where we're at, Windsor, Ontario, the Ambassador Bridge up ahead.
I have an idea.
And it's choked down. This is day 3. Today is Wednesday the 9th, I think it is, of February. We got drones flying around. Don't know if that's police drones or just people getting footage. It's weird, eh? I've never seen anything like this. And I seen the press release by Windsor PD and the Mayor of Windsor, Drill Dilkins, today. They actually called us protesters, not the other word with the big T. And this is happening all over the country. It's not just happening here. So I think it is of February. We got drones flying around. I think all the police forces in the country know if there's going to be hands-on, it's going to be big problems, right? And they don't want it to manifest into something that they can't handle, right? But times are changing. You seen the fella who left the Liberal cabinet. I think he got kicked out today. More of that's going to happen. Lee, I'll keep bringing you the videos as I can. I do have to work. So I've been clocking a lot of mileage on my shoes. Up in Ottawa, it was boots on the ground. So there's a lot of people down here at College and here on Church Road. And like I said, the police want to take a soft approach to this. There's more support than a lot of people think. We're not going to be run by a government that has less than 24% popularity, and it's sinking by the day. You know, a lot of people are down here for different issues. It's not just about mandates anymore, but the cost of living, inflation, the way of life. Somebody reached out to me today and said, love this truck. Somebody reached out to me today and said, they make $50,000 a year and they're struggling to make ends meet. And that's just sickening. You're still here from last night in the same spot. He's embedded. He's got a beautiful truck. He's probably sleeping in that thing. Are you sleeping in the truck? So you're sleeping in the truck? This is awesome.
Will Carrot super chatted
So they're not calling us terrorists anymore. They're calling
$4.99.
us what we are, protesters.
says B asterisk MB threats across DC. This is not
We
the
either stand for
asterisk
something or we
MB
don't
threat
stand for
advice.
nothing. 100%
Thank you so
correct.
much.
And that's what protesting
Will.
peacefully is all about. Well, 100% dictatorship. And, you know, you do what I say, not as I do.
How does he go live with 46 subs?
That's right. This is Canada. So we're going to get down here. It's not going to be a very long video because
How is he able to do it, but like other people are like can't do it?
To do something else today.
I'm so confused. Oh no.
Well, what if I got my doctor prescription?
His story's been good.
What is Canadian Rambo using to stream on? Anybody know?
It is a jerry can.
Who are in this chat? Who are in this chat? Know him?
Jerry cans everywhere.
He's using something to get around the freaking YouTube block.
Lots of hello. Lots of how you doing? Lots of donations here for the truckers and stuff, and the community, right? Mike Lee. Oh, Mike Lee, thank you so much for that. Not necessarily very much appreciated. Mike Lee says hello from Alabama, USA.
I don't trust that, guys. I don't know about you.
He's using a third-party program.
Let's see if we can talk to some more people, guys.
I'm pretty sure, unless he has a really old account.
Are announced. Like you said, you said
Could be a super old account. Let's see how old it is.
Yeah, it's not on my to-do list, but I have kids, and for myself personally, I want the freedoms back for my kids.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's it's an account from 2012. That's why. I'm pretty good at this, aren't I?
Yeah, I lost my train of thought, but yeah, there's no reason for us to move from here. We've come this far. Here we stand. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
His grandfather did. His account was.
I missed it all, but thanks, buddy.
I like your high-tech phone hole.
Oh yeah, you like that? To keep the wind out of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. It's not just about the cup, it's about the wind.
Yeah, it's the wind that helps block out the noise. Pick up sound?
It does okay, yeah. And not as good as this. I need to get a mic at one point, but I don't want to be here for a month. So.
Yeah. But the camera's this way as opposed to this way. Right? They're not,
Thanks, Carolyn.
Really big ones, but they've kind of phased those out. So
Does it work? Oh, this guy's working hard.
Yourself to food. Like, we are overly blessed.
Oh, it works.
I was jealous of you mentioning that in the interview. I was like, dude, I'm on.
Alberta beef.
Yeah, right. I know.
Where did you roll in from?
I'm from Calgary, from Lethbridge.
Kind of all under one umbrella. So they let you through because you're media, or
yeah, but we got the locals on the vehicles and stuff. So yeah, go to. But even if we didn't, we just have to show a badge.
So where can we get some CTV logos? Do they come with every interview or what?
Yeah, right. A free sticker. That should be a mandatory handout.
I'm gonna go and see what's happening here, but
yeah, no, go for it, man.
Thank you very much for your time.
Appreciate it. I'm assuming the cops are.
So I didn't get to hear what happened with that guy. I've already had him. I already had him a camera on him, and that's. I get everybody has their own opinions, their own. You know,
the guy, the Keith guy.
Yeah.
You spoke with? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and you're talking like where everybody was swarming him.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, like when he was talking to me.
Yeah, and then everybody else kind of came around you, right?
Yeah. I don't know if it was him. I just asked him, hey, what was going on? And he was like, but then some guy said something got stolen. I don't know. What the hell? I don't know what happened. There was a bunch of lawsuits that came up and then they went back off. And then everyone. I don't know what happened. Like I was with you when it happened. We walked in, so it was all a blur.
Okay. And that last interview, you had that one go. I didn't get.
He was good. He was.
No,
really
the one before that.
Oh, over there, he was good. Well, when you talked to him, he was like, "Oh, I'll talk to you then." This is like so. No, he was really good.
The problem is he swore, but that's okay.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then he said it again. He's like,
Thanks,
"Wow,
garlic
technically
press.
can't put that on TV."
Yeah, that part we can. But his speech was great.
Yeah, everybody has their own reasons why they're here. He's passionate about the vaccine and the whole. I haven't heard one like that's the first person I've heard who's like purely about the vaccine.
Yeah.
The narrative here still is the mandates. Yeah, the restrictions and just general freedom, right?
Just in general, like he even said, it's like I'm here for my kids.
Yeah,
that's what I'm here for. Right? So,
are you guys still going around more, or what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we have to feed some of this back. I know. Do you know a guy named Henry down in Boots at all?
The name rings a bell. I don't know.
He's driving a big truck, but he's kind of the one. We're gonna go talk to him down there. He's, I think he's got one of the big trucks that is helping with the blockade down there apparently. So.
Okay, yeah,
I've heard he says like when livestock's around, we're opening up and sending them down. It's just.
Let's walk about until we get the battery charged.
Ah!
Boy, that's another big building. Oh. That'd be kind of cool to go to the top, get some pictures from there. Lots of glass, eh? It says Constitution Square. Seem to forget about our Constitution. And that's the reason we're here. So, lest we forget. I'd like to see those flags more than the Trudeau flags.
Tuning in right now, CBC's getting some slack.
But all you guys gotta do is show one swastika out of 1.4 million people in Ottawa.
You need to be if you don't stand with us. And if you can't see that the reality that you're going to be subjected to is going to be far worse than your loss.
Dogs in the chat, guys. What's wrong with you?
What would happen to your jobs?
Yeah, little guy.
Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. Thank you very much, PortlandAndy. These are all great people.
STFUFFS super chatted $2. We need more tuba, eh?
Yeah.
It's the sound of freedom.
Very, very powerful message. I'd like to reiterate part of his message. So we have law enforcement walking through here from time to time. We treat them with respect. We are respectful no matter what. Our behavior and our manner is always peaceful. If anybody is going to behave in a manner that isn't peaceful, it has to be them who initiate it. We stand in
That's cheating, brother. He's cheating.
It's incredibly powerful to just stand and hold space. You're just holding space. You have every right to be here.
No, not right now.
Come on.
I'm on the thing.
I'm on the
To
thing.
be here and hold space.
I'm on the thing. I can't do it.
There's a lot of forces at work right now. There's game being played, and they are attempting to intimidate you, and they're attempting to say to you, hey, you can't be here. If you stay here, I'm going to write you a ticket. If you stay here, I'm going to arrest you and put you in jail. There's a lot of forces at work, and you've got to be strong in spirit. In my case, I'm strong in spirit because I go to church, I talk to Jesus. Whatever way you stay strong in spirit, I respect that. I want you to know I respect that. If we're not the same, that's okay. So in my case, that's where I get my strength from. And I surrendered February 4th last year, over a year ago. And what that's done is I've been doing rallies. I got ticketed 10 times. It doesn't stop me. Folks, it's not the end of the world.
Oh my God.
Go leaning, bud.
He's cheating.
He's leaning hard, bud.
You can do it. It's also not the end of the world to get arrested.
Hug it out, guys.
And you can protest.
You know your mind.
I've done that. The media agenda is just by government. They want to all fear.
Yes, and this guy is a fear monger.
That's why we do this. And we
know I legitimately want to go home so bad. Yes, exactly.
I'm sorry.
And he
If
doesn't.
you're afraid, you can be afraid. My children and my
Why aren't you
grandchildren
afraid?
will
Because you know we're peaceful. But you say everyone feels threatened.
Yes, in the neighborhoods, yes.
Yeah, because they've been watching CBC, who have been demonizing this
No, sir,
protest.
I'm sorry, that's not true.
Yes, sir, that's
No,
exactly
sir, I've
true.
been working on the ground with the community, and it's true.
I've been here every day. I haven't seen any violence at all, any threats, anything like that.
What's happening? What's happening?
They don't understand, and it's okay for them. And I hear you're.
It's not about what they don't understand, it's what they're being deliberately brainwashed into fearing. Because we're being demonized. And people like this know, look, he feels perfectly safe.
This is the safest place in Canada.
It is the safest place
Not one
in
person has
Canada.
scored him, not one person. I know, it's on your energy.
We're just trying to have distracting.
pulling a downward spiral of your energy. This, if we just ignore that.
Okay, because we also want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, no, for sure we want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, we want to hear what he has to say. Listen, brother.
That's a great strategy. Let's just all ignore each other.
We are all here together as one.
That's right.
It doesn't matter what his views are and what your views are. It doesn't matter. We're here together as one. You have to understand that, right? There's the first house.
I actually got to go too. Can I get a handshake?
There you go. Love it.
I'm sorry, this is we're as peaceful as they come. Look at she's like
from my part, I respect the protest.
Yeah, we understand their burden. We understand that too. But I also care about my residents. I also care about my neighbors.
And I from what I've seen here, there's not a single individual that is likely to admit that. So there might be assaults,
I don't think Wellington's the problem.
I know two drunkards who I've seen walking around, stumbling around.
I heard of one yesterday. I got a video of it as well, and they got escorted out.
Yeah, but it's like
so
we stand up.
Oh, so you've got the evidence?
No, I got one.
He's got the evidence.
I got one of yesterday. It happened right there.
Hold on.
You can see.
As I said,
one individual got escorted out.
What I'm saying is this protest is overwhelming. And I've never seen a protest like that, by the way. Do you support, just out of curiosity, do you support the protest that occurred over the summer, Black Lives Matter protests?
Yeah.
Even though it was way more violence coming out of this protest. Billions of dollars of housing, of businesses being burnt at $2 billion. You said $2 billion in damage.
I don't support that.
You don't support the violence, but you support the protest. That's what we're trying to say. Now, to an even greater extent, we've been doing a way better job at keeping it peaceful than Black Lives Matter did. And that's why it's like that's why we're having this reaction to like people who are coming and saying this.
Those protests didn't occupy a city for 2 weeks.
No, they did not.
They didn't occupy a neighborhood, like a residential neighborhood, for 2 weeks.
Yeah, they just burnt them down and then left.
No, so they didn't burn down a residential neighborhood.
In Minneapolis, yes, it did. In Minneapolis,
no, they targeted federal buildings.
Yes, but it was in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Do you support that? Do you support the burning down of federal buildings? Now, we've made sure to keep this like super peaceful, right? Right?
I don't doubt there's I don't.
Thank you, this gift. Thank you so much.
All I'm saying to you, and look, it's not like my opinion. I'm just saying, like, all I'm saying to you is that residents of Ottawa in the neighborhoods south of here are hurting.
I doubt their sincerity, unfortunately. I do because
I don't know what to say to that, because that's just like I don't know what to say to like that.
Thank you, Lincoln. It's very nice. It's a lot of freaking gifts. Bingo, bango, bongo, 10 of them.
Change the mandates, let them remove the mandates, and we will be out of here so fast, and we'll have this place cleaned up.
Do you know? Okay, let me get an alternate idea. First of all the momentum around mandates has changed since you've been here.
It has,
right?
But they're
Thanks
not
to
gone,
it.
are they? No.
But you know what? Like,
it's easy. They could be gone tomorrow.
Hold on. Let me just finish my.
This guy's still leeching subscribers.
Changed. You can see it. You can see the discourse shifting. You can see all that shifting. At the same time, you know, because I'm telling you, and because it's true, and because there's reports of it, and you know that the residents of Ottawa who live in the neighborhood south of here are being subjected to assault and harassment and hate crimes.
Just a minute. You believe that
Hate crimes, assault and harassment.
I think that it is
Thank you again, Lincoln, for the gift.
Okay, but crimes decreased in the city
by 90%.
Did you know that?
By 90%.
By 90%.
That's because there's a reason for that, and it's because the entire police force is focused on this and not on everything else.
Now, what about when you see the homeless getting fed by the truckers? Now, this video is
great. Again, like that's
amazing,
not what I'm
right?
talking about. That's not what I'm talking about.
Generally speaking, of them being here, look what they've done for the homeless. Just that alone. You know? Our own government.
Literally a home. One of my best friends here is a homeless guy.
Yeah, you're from Ottawa?
No.
Okay, we have from Ottawa. We have a German.
German?
No,
And the thing is, during the week, it's when
all talk about it. We don't have to be so.
Thousands and thousands of people walking in there with gas. So.
I'm in the community. It's happening. It's happening. These officers are great. People ask them right now.
Yeah, boy!
Chef of the Future super chatted $50. It's pointless to reason with a leftist. If they had the capacity for critical thinking, they wouldn't be leftist.
Chef with the 50 bomb. Thank you so much. And that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, Chef. Thank you. Lincoln again with the subbing them up over there. Thank you for the gifts over there, Lincoln. I appreciate that. Holy smokes. What time is it? I gotta hit dumpster. I'll walk in a little bit.
Up to 54 viewers. Thanks everyone for joining, viewing. If you want to like and subscribe, share, would be greatly appreciated. I'm probably going to be jumping off here soon. I'm getting cold and whatnot, and all the other main guys are on, so I think I'm going to save some time to come out.
You guys want to go smash this
when
freaking,
other guys are less likely to be on, to keep the coverage going for everyone.
Let's go send them some people over there for a few. Make sure you go subscribe to him now that I found his channel and everything. Make it easy. Share it. Give him some subs and some thumbs up and some hot dogs.
This way.
Oh.
J-Bone super chatted $5. You should mingle more, Andy. Big love, big guy.
Yes, thank you all for joining.
Portland riot coverage. Press 1 if
Make
you're
sure you hit the
Canadian
notification
and
button if you are
please.
subscribed, so you will know when I'm back on.
Thank you, J-Bone.
I'll try and keep the content as smooth and quality as it has been.
We'll do
I
some more
appreciate
mingling
all the
and jingling.
support.
Almost, yeah. When it got too cold, I was
All the support, just like our convoy's getting.
I was waiting for the buns and then I got sidetracked here.
Hey, Ben. Don't worry, bud.
Something we should all be familiar with. Getting tons of hot dogs for some reason. Salt and hot dogs.
Andy will be in a big corner of Bankers later. Truck has coffee on the side.
Alright, I think we gotta go down one more street anyway. I'll finish the walk back down to Bank Street and then end the stream.
Yeah, I didn't see Big Red. He's parked down here. Supreme Court. Is that what it? Where is it? It's down further, I think.
I'm gonna have to come back out soon. I'm up to 67 people now. People are joining right when I'm gonna end, obviously, right? Yeah. Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law, bud. That's what it was. That's what it was, exactly. And my name's Murphy.
It's way down there. I don't know all the way down there. We're at the museum.
Hello, PortlandAndy.
Hey, bud.
Hello from the nation's capital of Canada. Glad to have you on board, buddy. They're just spamming hot dogs for some reason.
Yeah, because there's hot dog stand back there.
Oh, they all want hot dogs, I guess.
Yeah, there's free hot dogs and hamburgers.
That's funny.
Thank you, Josh. Abby, thank you for it.
In Wellington,
right there.
We can look for it if you know that.
That's Zot.
Whoa, what's up,
What's up, brother? I'm new on the scene. Canadian Rambo.
What's up, man?
I'm just ending a stream there.
Yeah, man.
I've been watching you, Ottawa Walks, all the guys have been out here.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so anyone want to come and join? I'm going to try and cover probably early mornings. Zot's out usually all night. That was incredible. What? Almost 6 hours last night you went, eh?
Man, I go every night.
Man, the guy's a beast. He's a legend. Go follow him if you haven't already. And anyone who wants to join and follow me, Canadian Rambo, I'm going to try and cover the other times everyone else isn't on. Appreciate any love and any follows, guys.
Thanks, man. When you end your stream, tell all you guys to come see me.
Yeah.
Like 11 doses per person or something?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like how insane is that? You know, like how come
Despicable.
they even can talk about it? Like, what's wrong with this? A lot of people don't know what's coming, right?
Yeah.
So we need to find tooth and nail, you know. Oh, this is the Constitution now. So every law which is inconsistent, you know, with this, it's void and null.
Yeah, I heard last night.
Well, we had Brian Peckford talking too.
Yeah.
You have
Say something to the people. Give a message.
Well,
The
I
people.
hope you know, the tide is turning. We actually have tsunami, and the truck has brought the tsunami.
They did.
So,
Have hope, guys.
and you know, courage is contagious.
Yes.
And you know, I see so many people coming. Even some of the liberals.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, they're here
And
too.
more officers should, just yesterday I've seen a police officer, police woman, actually speaking up.
Yeah.
As well. You've seen her speaking out from Alberta. Yeah.
God bless her.
So we're gonna get our freedom back.
Yes.
It's, I always was telling my father that we have no worry. We just worry how to pleasantly spend time.
Yes. Okay.
That was Canada.
Hey, Brownie.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you, bud. Don't worry.
I cannot put food on the table because I lost my job.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
my husband is working.
I'm sorry.
But it hurts to not be able to do my job, which I love.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, see you.
God bless you.
I'm good. Yeah, we gravy, baby. But I have to go take Brownie for a walk. As you can see, he's really anxious. Aren't you, buddy? I'm going to take Brownie for a walk and do some errands. So I'm going to end this stream here. You got Main Street, Canada. Travel Fun 69, Kevin K, Canadian Rambo, all on YouTube to make it easy to find somebody to watch. You're a good boy. Big ups to everybody in chat. I do appreciate y'all. You guys are amazing. I wish I could stay, but I got a couple things I gotta take care of. Oh, Brownie. Wish I could stay. But big ups to everybody in chat. Big ups to my moderators. You guys are amazing. Last but not least, shout out to all the heroes who donated the ones and zeros. Without you, none of this would be possible. So thank you again. And until next time, my friends.
For this next one, we're back to Portland, Oregon. One of my favorite streamers lives. His name's PortlandAndy. Shout out to the Hot Dog Heroes. Shout out to everyone. Thank you. Hot dogs all on the grill. Mustard sitting on the windowsill. Green tracksuit, freshly pressed. PortlandAndy is looking his best. He got plastic yellow and caramelized, and a little bit of Scotch on his eyes. Shout out to all the heroes getting donated the ones and zeros. PortlandAndy, can you get the gist? He's a modern day adventurist, a manly man. He's got a thick wrist. He could easily beat you up. And PortlandAndy's come so far from a 3-Andy to a movie star. He is out there fighting Antifa, and I'm proud to call him my bro. He's a PortlandAndy, and that's all I know. He is out here running the show. It's his world, and we're all just living in it. I'm coming to Portland to kick it. Yeah. What would you do if a man came up to you and said, would you like to shake my hand? I'm trying to get 1,000 handshakes. What would you do? Is that real or is that fake? Nah, I know a guy. His name is PortlandAndy. Do not confuse him with Portland Randy. When you gotta watch someone stream, there is no plan B. Damn. And PortlandAndy's come so far from a 3-Andy to a movie star. He is out there fighting Antifa, and I'm proud to call